Welcome back, guys. This is Lindsay, and I decided to do something different and went ahead and filmed a weekly spread setup for my plan with me for the month of October. And I still carried on the theme of shrine foxes and spirits for the spooky vibes of Halloween. I decided to do this because one, I thought it would be fun, and also because sometimes some people just don't know what to do for their weekly spread, so I thought that maybe this might help them. In my last video, I did ask you guys if you would prefer simpler drawings or to stick with my heavy drawing for doodles, and surprisingly, you guys really did like the fact that I do heavy doodling, so I continued that with my weekly spreads. And for some reason, I wanted to continue on with this journey feel, and I kind of painted a small little story, I guess you can say, with these weeks coming up. So my first week one spread was more of going through the bamboos again after following the shrine foxes, and for week two, after following those bamboo stalks, you actually walk upon a shrine. I found my inspiration on Pinterest and I actually looked up a couple different ones, but I wanted to one stick with something a little bit more simple for me to recreate, and second, I wanted to go with a style that was a little bit more geared towards the rural or countryside. And I wanted to do that because I wanted it to still seem very mystical and spiritual in terms of the lack of people that would come around. So that was my total focus on what I wanted when I wanted to recreate this shrine. I left this clip because even though it's unfocused, I still wanted to give you guys the behind the scenes of, even though if things don't work out technically, it doesn't mean that it's entirely bad. When I started my YouTube channel, I wasn't totally focused on needing the highest quality or the best quality out there starting off. My process is learn as I grow, and with my videos, there have been some that aren't the best, but as I continue to do my journey with YouTube, I have been improving, and in the future, I do want to look back and kind of see where I started from, and I want you guys to feel that way as well, because you can do anything and YouTube is not an exception. Plus, with my weekly spread videos, my overall vibe is just chill and relax and basically enjoy ourselves, because I wanted my weekly spreads to be more of the opportunity to chat with you guys, because honestly, the amount of support that I've got from my last plan with me was actually overwhelming to the point I felt numb. I just couldn't process it because I just couldn't fathom what was going on, and I want to say thank you to everyone that has put beautiful comments down below and gave such great words of encouragement and love. Honestly, it's amazing. I'm still shell-shocked, and it actually makes me want to continue on with putting out videos for you guys. For once, I decided to do calligraphy on camera and not on a side piece of paper, because I want this to be more laid back and more raw, because this is supposed to be more of a one-on-one casual feel when it comes to recording my weekly spreads. And I'm not the best when it comes to calligraphy, but I'm definitely improving. So I already went ahead and fast forward past me doing my weekly events and the calendars and went straight into the doodles. Continuing with the story that I wanted to portray is that after arriving at the shrine, you do see the smoke clouds and the airiness, but along there you see a fox, but you also see this shrouded figure, and I wanted this figure to be kind of the main spirit that kind of embodies the area of the shrine. I wanted to create this shroudedness of mystery and curiosity, so I didn't draw the face of this shrouded figure. I just went ahead and drew a fox mask on the person just so it can tie in with the theme. I know not a lot of people are able to draw people, so instead of having to do that, you could definitely just stick with the fox. Or another idea could be that you could draw little spirit orbs around the fox to make it seem more airy and more smoky. If you are really into the month of October, then you must have a love for scary movies. Comment down below what yours is. I can't really say I have a favorite scary movie. Maybe Michael Myers, like the Halloween one that came out probably around like 2012. But I remember growing up as a kid, I was so petrified of Chucky. I would not want to watch that movie whatsoever because it haunted me for years to come until I watched Bride of Chucky. Then it kind of just got silly for me. But one thing that did happen when I was a kid is that I was over my aunt's house and my cousins were watching Scream. When the TV screen zoomed in on Ghostface, the lights cut out and there was actually a blackout. That literally ruined the night for me because I was so scared. I was crying. I was probably about like 8 years old, 7 years old, and at that time my aunt was living on a dead-end street, so there wasn't a lot of street lighting. It was so dark. It was so mind-boggling because I really thought Ghostface was gonna come out and come after us. But now I don't really find myself watching too many movies. I usually just watch nothing but YouTube videos all day, and that is a proven fact. But also, not a lot of things scare me like that, except for when I play Minecraft and you're not aware that there's a creeper behind you. You don't know how many times I've screamed in the car because a creeper blew up out of nowhere. But also, when I play video games like Super Mario Sunshine, and that game is heavily around water, I freak out. I cannot travel or play in deep levels of water. I don't know. I think it's a phobia just because I don't know what's at the bottom, but I can't play a game that is so heavily around water. Even till this day, I can't play Mario Sunshine, like certain levels. I can't play Mario 64, the painting with the pirate ship. I can't play that. I don't know. I think I'm just a wimp. I guess getting back on track with the story, as a person wandering upon this shrine and seeing the shrine fox and this mysterious person, you want to try and follow them because you're curious. You don't know what is going on, you don't know if they're real or not. So you kind of follow this trail that the shrine fox is leading with the smoke, and eventually it actually leads you to the beginning gate. But it's leaving you behind, and you're trying your hardest to catch up with it. My weekly spreads do look a little tight, and that's because my bullet journal is a traditional size, so I am limited on what I can do for my spreads, which is something I really don't like. And if you're curious as to what book I'm using, I actually did a "Is it worth it" video on my channel, and pretty much I use a Amazon's Choice bullet journal to see if it actually works. And if you're curious, you should definitely check out that video. But here I'm just accenting again with that gold pen because I felt like it was a little bit plain since there wasn't a lot of color going on, and I did pizzazz Sunday a little bit more than the others because on the 18th it is my birthday and I will be turning 25, so yay! And here's the last part of the story. And after trying to catch up with the fox, you kind of lose track of it and you try to find it. And instead, you actually find this fox mask on the ground, just shrouded in that eerie smoke, making it seem like that journey you took up to the shrine and seeing the foxes and seeing that mysterious figure was all a dream or some type of illusion. And I kind of wanted to end off October like that. If you guys really do like these types of videos where we could just lay back and chat with each other, but also figure out what we can do for our weekly spreads, then let me know, and I'll make sure to continue on with these types of styles of videos. Thanks a lot, guys, and don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and also that bell notification so you're notified every time I put out a new video. I don't have a set schedule set up yet, but so you don't miss out on new content. And thanks again for everything. I love you guys so much, and until next time, bye.